Hello everyone, welcome to our new video. In this video, we are going to draw a DFA for the language in which each string has 0 as their third last symbol. That means from the right side there will be a 0 and two other symbol. So 0 as the third last symbol in each strings. So we have to draw a DFA for this, but how can we draw it? Okay, let's see. So at first we will have our start state, right? So this is our start state. Now as we need 0 in the third last position, so no matter how many 1 we get, there is no progress because we need 0. So for the 1 we will still remain in our start state, but when we get a 0, that 0 might be our third last symbol. So for 0 we will go to a state which represents 0. So we will go to this state and let's assume this state represents 0. Now from this state we can get 0 or 1. So if we get 0, then we will have double 0, and if we get 1, we will have 0 and 1. So you can see that there are two different combination, right? One is 0 0 and another one is 0 1. So we will go to two different state which represents this 0 0 and 0 1. So for 0 we will go to 0 0, and for 1 we will go to 0 1. So now from this state double 0 we can again have 0 or 1. If we have 0, then it will be triple 0, and if we have 1, that will be 0 0 1, right? So we will go to two different state again. For 0 the state triple 0, and for 1 the state double 0 1. Similarly from 0 1, if we get 0, that will be 0 1 0, and if we get 1, that will be 0 double 1. So we will go to two different states from here too. So for 0 it will be 0 1 0, and for 1 it will be 0 double 1. Now from these four states we will again have 0 or 1. So where will we go now? See that if we are in this triple 0 state and we get a 0, then we will again have triple 0 as our as our three last symbol, right? So for the zeros we will still be in the same state, but if we get a 1, then that will be triple 0 and then a 1. So you can see that the three last symbol is 0 0 1. So for 1 we will go to this 0 0 1 state. Now from this 0 0 1 state, if we get a 0, then we will have 0 1 0 as our three last symbol. So for 0 we will go to this 0 1 0, and for 1 it will be 0 0 1 and 1. So we will have 0 double 1 as our three last symbol. So for 1 we will go to 0 double 1. Now from the 0 1 0 state, if we get a 0, then the three last symbol is 100, but we don't have any state that represents 100, right? But if you look carefully, you will see that we have a state that represents 00 as the two last symbol. So from the 010 for 0, we will go to 00, and if we get a 1, then that will be 0101. So again we don't have any state representing 101, but we have a state that represents 01. So we will go to 01 for 1. Now from the 011 state, if we get a 0, then it becomes 0110. So we don't have any state that represents 110. We don't have any state that represents 10 either, but we have a state that represents 0, right? So we will go back to this 0 state for the input 0. But what will happen if we get a 1? So let's see, 011, we previously had 011, and now we are having one more 1. So the last three symbol becomes 111, but there is no state representing 111. There is no state representing 11 either, and again there is no state that represents 1. That means we cannot represent this 0111 with any of the states. That means we have to start over and we have to come again with 0. So we will go back to our steady state for 1 and wait for a 0. Okay, so this is our DFA. Now what will be our final states in this DFA? Can you guess it? So if you look, you will see that this 000 state, this 000, 001, 010 and 011, these four states have 0 as the third last symbol. So these four states will be our final states. So 000 is our final state, 001 is our final state, 010 is our final states, and 011 is our final states. So we are done with our final states and DFA. Now let's give these states a name. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So this is our states, and also remember that in this language the alphabet was 0 and 1. So that's it. I hope you could understand it. Thank you.